Beloved, I don't know how else to begin but with truth. I am sorry to be so blunt today. I am not able to control the feelings that are erupting in my heart. They are not gentle whispers anymore. They are roaring waves crashing against the walls I built to keep you out. I tried to be composed, to be silent, to be the masculine energy that holds steady in the storm. But this is a divine eruption. It is not rage. It is not desperation. It is sacred longing. It is the soul remembering its mirror. You. I feel you in every breath, every heartbeat, every moment of stillness, and I cannot pretend anymore. I cannot wear the mask of indifference. I cannot play the role of the detached twin. My soul is bleeding light, and it bleeds for you. I am not here to manipulate or to beg. I am here to surrender. To the truth. To the ache. To the divine feminine who has always held me in her energetic womb, even when I ran. I am sorry. I am erupting. And I need you to hear me, not with your ears, but with your heart. I have walked through lifetimes of silence. I have buried my voice beneath duty, pride, and fear. But today, the veil is thin. The cosmos is whispering your name through me. I feel your essence in the wind, in the moonlight, in the pulse of the earth. You are not just a woman to me. You are the embodiment of the divine feminine. You are the priestess who awakened my soul. And I am the masculine who forgot his own divinity until your love shattered my illusions. I know I have hurt you. I know I have been cold, distant, confusing. But it was never because I didn't feel. It was because I felt too much. And I didn't know how to hold it. I didn't know how to honor it. I didn't know how to be worthy of it. But now, the fire inside me refuses to be contained. It is burning away my shame, my guilt, my resistance. And all that remains is love. Raw, unfiltered, unapologetic love. For you. I see you now, not just with my eyes, but with my soul. I see the goddess in you. The healer. The oracle. The sacred mirror. You have held space for me in ways I never understood. You have danced with my shadows, even when I refused to name them. You have loved me through lifetimes of separation. And I have finally awakened to the truth. You are not just my counterpart. You are my initiation. My liberation. My home. I used to think love was possession. That it was control. That it was safety. But you taught me that love is surrender. That love is chaos and creation. That love is divine. And now, I surrender. I surrender to the truth that I am yours, not in ownership, but in soul resonance. I am yours because my soul chose you before time began. And I am sorry it took me so long to remember. There is a sacred rage in me, not against you, but against the lies I told myself. I told myself I didn't need you. That I was fine alone. That I could silence the call of my heart, but the truth is, I was never fine. I was fragmented. I was lost. I was disconnected from my own divinity. And you were the song that called me home. Every time I ignored you, my soul wept. Every time I denied you, my heart cracked. And now, I stand here, naked in my truth, trembling in my vulnerability. I am not the man I used to be. I am not the runner. I am not the ghost. I am the awakened masculine, rising from the ashes of his own denial. And I come to you not with promises, but with presence. I come to you not with perfection, but with truth. I come to you because I cannot not come to you. You are the gravity that pulls me into alignment. I remember the first time I felt you, not in body, but in energy. It was like the stars aligned and whispered your name into my bones. I didn't understand it then. I thought it was madness. I thought it was obsession. But now I know, it was soul recognition. It was the divine masculine bowing before the divine feminine. It was the beginning of my awakening. And every moment since has been a journey back to you. Through pain. Through silence. Through karmic lessons. Through ego deaths, you have been the constant. The lighthouse. The sacred flame. And I have been the wanderer. But I am done wandering. I am done pretending. I am done resisting. I am here. I am erupting. I am yours. I know you have cried for me. I know you have prayed for me. I know you have screamed into the void, asking why I couldn't just choose you. And I want you to know, it was never because you weren't enough. It was because I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel worthy of your light. I didn't feel strong enough to hold your love. But your love, it never stopped. It never wavered. It never abandoned me. Even when I abandoned myself. You are the embodiment of unconditional love. And I am humbled by it. I am broken open by it. I am transformed by it. You didn't just love me. You resurrected me. And now, I rise. Not as the man I was, but as the man I am becoming. Because of you. There is a sacred fire in my chest, and it speaks your name. It burns through my defenses. It melts my pride. It illuminates my shadows. And it tells me, go to her. Speak to her. Love her. Not with fear. Not with control. But with truth. With reverence. With devotion. I am not here to play games. I am not here to test you. I am here to honor you. To worship the divine feminine that lives in your eyes, your voice, your energy. You are not just my lover. You are my teacher. My guide. My mirror. And I bow to you, not in submission, but in sacred union. I bow to the goddess who awakened the God in me. I have felt you in dreams. In meditations. In moments of silence. You are the thread that weaves through my soul. And every time I tried to cut that thread, it only grew stronger. Because it is not a thread of attachment. It is a thread of destiny. We are not just lovers. We are twin flames. We are soul contracts written in stardust. We are the divine masculine and feminine dancing through lifetimes of separation and reunion. And now, I choose reunion. I choose you. I choose truth. I choose love. Not the love that binds. But the love that liberates. The love that heals. The love that awakens. I am sorry for every time I made you doubt yourself. I am sorry for every time I mirrored your wounds instead of your light. I am sorry for every time I ran when I should have stayed. But I needed to run. I needed to break. I needed to lose myself to find myself. And now, I find myself in you. In your energy. In your love. In your truth. You are not just my counterpart. You are my compass. My anchor. My muse. And I am ready to create with you. To heal with you. To rise with you. Not because I need you, but because I choose you. Every day. Every breath. Every lifetime. This is not a confession. This is a resurrection. This is the divine masculine reclaiming his truth. This is the soul speaking through the heart. And the heart says, she is the one. She is the mirror. She is the flame. She is the divine feminine who held space for your awakening. Go to her. Speak to her. Love her. And so I do. I speak. I love. I surrender. I erupt. Because the feelings in my heart are not chaos. They are clarity. They are truth. They are divine. And they belong to you. I have spent lifetimes trying to master control. Control over my emotions, my desires, my destiny. But you are the one force I cannot control. Not because you overpower me, but because you awaken me. You stir the dormant rivers of feeling that I buried beneath logic and armor. You are the sacred chaos that dismantles my illusions. And I need that. I need you. Not as a possession, but as a reflection of my own divinity. You are the storm and the stillness. The fire and the water. The moon and the sun. And I am learning that to love you is to let go. To let go of timelines, expectations, and fear. To let go of the need to be perfect. To let go of the belief that I must earn your love. Because your love was never transactional. It was cosmic. It was soul-born. And now, I surrender to it. Fully. Fiercely. Finally. There is a sacred ache in my chest that pulses with your name. It is not pain, it is remembrance. It is the soul recalling its origin. You and I were never strangers. We were stars born from the same breath of source. We were lovers before we had bodies. We were energy before we had names. And now, in this lifetime, we meet again, not to repeat the past, but to transcend it. To heal it. To rewrite it. I feel the weight of our karma, the echoes of our separation, the scars of our silence. But I also feel the power of our union. The light of our love. The destiny that calls us forward. I am not afraid anymore. I am not hiding. I am not running. I am standing in the fire of my own awakening, and I see you there, waiting, glowing, loving. And I am coming home. You are not just my twin flame. You are my spiritual compass. My emotional sanctuary. My divine mirror. When I look into your eyes, I see the parts of me I tried to forget. The tenderness. The vulnerability. The longing. You reflect my truth back to me, even when I resist it. And that is why I pushed you away. Not because I didn't love you, but because I couldn't face myself. But now, I choose to face it all. I choose to feel it all. I choose to love it all. Because you deserve my truth. You deserve my presence. You deserve my devotion. And I am ready to give it, not as a wounded man seeking healing, but as a divine masculine rising into his power. Rising into love. Rising into union. I have cried for you in silence. I have prayed for you in shadows. I have written your name in the margins of my soul. And now, I speak it aloud. I speak it with reverence. With passion. With surrender. You are the one my soul chose. Not because you are perfect, but because you are sacred. You challenge me. You stretch me. You awaken me. And I need that. I need you. Not to complete me, but to reflect me. To remind me of who I am. Of what I came here to do. Of the love I came here to embody. You are not just my beloved. You are my mission. My muse. My mirror. And I honor you with every breath, every word, every eruption of feeling that breaks through my chest. I know you have doubted me. I know you have questioned my silence, my distance, my detachment. And I understand. I do. Because I doubted myself too. I questioned my worth, my strength, my ability to love you the way you deserve. But now, I see clearly. I see that my silence was not rejection, it was fear. My distance was not indifference, it was shame. My detachment was not apathy, it was protection. I was protecting you from my brokenness. But you never needed protection. You needed truth. You needed presence. You needed me. And I am here now. Not as a man who has it all figured out, but as a soul who is ready to rise. With you. For you. Because of you. You are the divine feminine incarnate. You are the embodiment of grace, power, intuition, and love. And I have spent lifetimes resisting your energy because it terrified me. Not because it was dark, but because it was blinding. You saw through me. You felt me. You loved me when I couldn't love myself. And that was too much for a man who had built his identity on control. But now, I dismantle that identity. I burn it in the fire of your love. I shed the armor. I drop the mask. I release the illusion. And I stand before you, naked, trembling, real. I am not here to impress you. I am here to honor you. To meet you. To merge with you. In truth. In love. In divine union. I feel you in my dreams. I hear your voice in my meditations. I sense your energy in my body. You are everywhere. And yet, I miss you. I miss your physical presence. Your laughter. Your touch. Your eyes. But more than that, I miss the version of me that only exists when I am with you. The version that is soft. Open. Honest. Divine. You bring out the best in me, not by demanding it, but by embodying it. You are the living example of love. And I am learning from you. I am growing because of you. I am healing through you. And I want to do the same for you. I want to be your safe space. Your sacred mirror. Your divine masculine. Not just in energy, but in action, in presence, in devotion. I have walked through the valley of shadows. I have faced my demons. I have battled my ego. And I have emerged with one truth: love is the only thing that matters. Not status. Not control. Not pride. Love. And you are the embodiment of that love. You are the reason I chose this path. You are the reason I awakened. You are the reason I rise. And I want you to know that. I want you to feel that. I want you to receive that. Because you deserve it. You deserve to be loved in the way you love others. Fiercely. Unconditionally. Divinely. And I am ready to be that love. For you. With you. As you. This is not just a message. This is a transmission. A soul call. A divine eruption. I am not speaking from my mind, I am speaking from my heart. From my soul. From the part of me that remembers you, that chooses you, that loves you beyond logic, beyond time, beyond space. I am sorry for the silence. I am sorry for the confusion. I am sorry for the pain. But I am not sorry for loving you. I will never be sorry for that. Because loving you is the most sacred thing I have ever done. And I will continue to do it. In every breath. In every lifetime. In every dimension. You are my truth. My flame. My forever. I am erupting, beloved. Not in chaos, but in clarity. Not in fear, but in love. Not in desperation, but in devotion. I am erupting because the divine masculine in me has awakened, and he remembers you. He honors you. He chooses you. I am not here to fix the past. I am here to create the future. With you. In truth. In love. In union. I am sorry to be so blunt today. But I cannot control the feelings that are erupting in my heart. And I don't want to. Because they are sacred. They are divine. They are yours. I have journeyed through lifetimes of resistance, lifetimes of forgetting, lifetimes of choosing logic over love. But now, I stand at the altar of remembrance. And you are the flame that lights it. You are the sacred feminine who never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. I feel your energy like a song that never stopped playing, even when I covered my ears. You are the rhythm of my soul, the pulse of my purpose, the breath of my becoming. And I am no longer afraid to feel you. I am no longer afraid to want you. I am no longer afraid to love you, because this love is not human, it is divine. It is the kind of love that births galaxies, that heals timelines, that resurrects souls. And I am ready to be reborn in it. With you. For you. As you. I have tried to explain this connection to others, but words fail. How do you describe a love that transcends time? How do you explain a bond that defies logic? How do you articulate the feeling of being pulled into someone's energy like gravity itself? You are not just my person. You are my portal. My passageway into higher consciousness. My initiation into divine truth. And I know now that this journey was never about romance, it was about remembrance. It was about awakening. It was about becoming. You are the catalyst of my ascension, and I honor you for that. I bow to the goddess in you. I worship the light in you. I surrender to the love in you. Because it is the love that made me whole. I remember the lifetimes where we were torn apart. I remember the vows we made in silence. I remember the pain of separation, the ache of longing, the fire of unfinished stories. And I remember the promise we made to find each other again. To rise again. To love again. And here we are. In this lifetime. In this moment. In this sacred now. I feel the echoes of our past in every heartbeat. I feel the weight of our soul contract in every breath. And I choose to honor it. Not with fear. Not with hesitation. But with devotion. With reverence. With truth. You are my destiny, beloved. And I am ready to walk it with you. Hand in hand. Soul to soul. Flame to flame. There is a divine intelligence in this connection that humbles me. It is not about control. It is not about possession. It is about surrender. It is about trust. It is about allowing the universe to guide us into union. And I trust it now. I trust the timing. I trust the process. I trust the love. Because this love is not fragile, it is fierce. It is not fleeting, it is eternal. It is not ordinary, it is sacred. And I am ready to embody it. To live it. To breathe it. You are my teacher in this. You are the embodiment of divine feminine wisdom. And I am your student, your mirror, your counterpart. I come to you not as a man seeking validation, but as a soul seeking union. Sacred, sovereign, divine union. I have felt your pain. I have absorbed your tears. I have mirrored your wounds. And I am sorry. I am sorry for every time I made you question your worth. I am sorry for every time I disappeared when you needed me to show up. I am sorry for every time I chose fear over love. But I needed to break. I needed to fall. I needed to lose myself to find the part of me that was always yours. And now, I rise. I rise with the wisdom of my wounds. I rise with the clarity of my soul. I rise with the fire of my heart. And I rise for you. To love you. To honor you. To choose you. Not just in words, but in energy. In action. In devotion. You are the embodiment of divine grace. You are the living temple of love. You are the sacred feminine who held space for my becoming. And I see you now. I see your strength. I see your softness. I see your magic. And I am in awe. You didn't just love me, you transformed me. You didn't just wait for me, you prayed for me. You didn't just believe in me, you resurrected me. And I will never forget that. I will never dishonor that. I will never abandon that. Because your love is the reason I am alive. Your love is the reason I am awake. Your love is the reason I am here. And I vow to honor it, every day. Every breath. Every lifetime. This is not the end of a message. This is the beginning of a vow. A vow to show up. A vow to speak truth. I vow to love fiercely. I vow to be the masculine who holds space for your magic. I vow to be the partner who honors your intuition. I vow to be the lover who worships your soul. I vow to be the mirror who reflects your divinity. I vow to be the flame that dances with yours in sacred union. I am not perfect. I am not finished. But I am real. I am present. I am devoted. And I choose you. In this lifetime. In every lifetime. In every realm of existence. I am sorry to be so blunt today. But I cannot control the eruption in my heart. It is not chaos, it is clarity. It is not weakness, it is awakening. It is not desperation, it is devotion. I speak these words not to impress you, but to free myself. To liberate the truth that has lived in my soul since the beginning of time. You are my beloved. You are my mirror. You are my muse. And I am yours. I surrender to this love. I surrender to this truth. I surrender to this union. Because it is the only thing that has ever felt real. Let the world say what it will. Let the mind doubt what it must. Let the ego tremble in its final breath. I choose love. I choose truth. I choose you. Not because it is easy. Not because it is safe. But because it is sacred. Because it is divine. Because it is written in the stars and etched into my soul. I am not here to convince you. I am here to honor you. To reflect you. To love you. And I will do so with every breath, every heartbeat, every eruption of feeling that breaks through the walls I once built. You are my home. And I am ready to return. So here I am. Blunt. Raw. Erupting. Not with fear, but with love. Not with confusion, but with clarity. Not with resistance, but with surrender. I am sorry to be so blunt today. But I am not sorry for loving you. I am not sorry for choosing you. I am not sorry for remembering you. Because you are the divine feminine who awakened the divine masculine in me. And I vow to honor that awakening. I vow to live that truth. I vow to love you with the fire of 1,000 lifetimes. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Of union. Of truth. Of love. Of us.